Hello everyone, welcome back to my stream. Today we're going to be trying to play, like we did last time, as the Antican packs. What we're going to do though is I'm going to lower the difficulty just a little bit because we were on Q level difficulty and we weren't able to survive. The Cardassians just kind of steamrolled us, and that was not really possible. So we're going to take the Antican pack, Antican packs. I keep saying Antican packs. That's Antican Shoals, Antican packs. And then what we're going to do is not do Q. We're going to lower this down to Admiral and see if we can do that. However, we're going to leave everything else the same. So the Lore Galaxy, all the advanced settings, I'm leaving as their defaults, and we're just going to press play. So I was looking again at the session from last week where we tried on Q difficulty, and I think I've realized that there are some places and there are some things that we could do differently this time. So it should be a little bit easier since we're only now at Admiral difficulty rather than Q difficulty. So the Cardassians won't have as much of a kind of leg up against us being a major empire. I mean, at Admiral they absolutely will have a lot of bonuses and benefits that we won't get as the player. However, I'm hoping that I think if we are able to take the Sally clutches a little bit earlier and really kind of expand south first and focus in that direction, and really kind of get our economy going, get our shipbuilding going, and then hopefully by the time that the Cardassians are around, we will have stronger fleets. I still think we're going to be outmatched and outgunned, but we're going to do our best to try and survive within these 2 hours. Yeah, I was actually happy with how things went last time as well on Friday, so I don't think that we really had. I mean, I don't think there was anything else we really could have done. I could have focused a little bit more on the military side, but then we wouldn't have had we would have had issues with the economy and the market. And to be honest, I don't think we would have been able to scale up to the level of the Cardassians anyway, just because they were so out of this universe, literally, or out of this galaxy, if you will. So that's what we will be trying to do today on Admiral level difficulty. That it's the only difficulty or the only change between today's and Friday's streams. I mean, I'm sure that other things will be different as the game progresses on, but I'm going to use the same settings. So we're still going to use all of the all of the major empires, all of the minor empires as well, and then things like increase minor to major promotion or from warp capable to minor promotion, things like that. Cannon wars, more war modes, both of those will be on. Cannon war mode as well will also be on, as well as like tech slowdown. So I will still keep all of that exactly the same as we did last time. And if you're comparing those two streams together and you see that something's different, it is definitely a mistake on my part, not done deliberately. So it looks like we're almost finished loading. We're just finalizing the last little bit. And then we can start doing the setup for the galaxies and things, which would be excellent. So that's absolutely what we will be doing in a moment. So, yeah, the trial never ends. Cue to Jean-Luc Picard. Absolutely, the trial of life never ends. So, if you haven't had a look already, I would also recommend checking out my Sunday streams. So, at the moment, I'm doing a series of streams with Dave, who is normally on YouTube. He does have a channel, but he's not actually really using it at the moment. And then some other people in the Star Trek New Horizons community who are a little bit more experienced, and wanted to do a multiplayer series. So, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to begin as the Antican packs. I'm understood. Let's create all the major countries, or all the major empires. Then we'll do exactly the same with the miners as well. Here we go. All miners and warp capable as well. And we can already meet something in the Beta Renner Secunda system. So we're in the Beta Renner system. They're in Beta Renner Secunda. This is the Sele clutches. And we do want to meet them quickly, so that way we can kind of build up against them. And yeah, I'm going to say, let's say keep the weapons ready. Oh, and then the Muminous, that's going to be somewhere else. That's probably the Antican Shoals. Oh, no, sorry, I take that back. It's most likely a warp-capable civilization. So first we're going to go for Chemosite. I'd also like to do let's do the command station. Let's try and go for like military stuff, and then let's go. Oh, matter fabricators, excellent. While not directly military, it will really kind of boost our economy at the expense of energy. So, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to speed the game up and then unpause. This science ship, you've already got a scientist. So you know what? Let's have you. Actually, no, I take that back. Survey down this way. I'm going to have you. Oh, hold on. One moment. Before we do any of that, I want to stop auto generating. And of course, it's the science ship. We need to add the additional multi-purpose labs and then press save. That looks good. And now, actually, if we say upgrade, no. Yeah, go for upgrades and then survey, 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 survey. Let's head kind of this way. And to get towards the Antican shoals, we were around here somewhere. Okay, so I am going to unpause. We're going to get the pop-up then to continue creating the galaxy. It's this one. So challenge mode, this is the one thing that's going to be different. So challenge mode gives you extra difficulty on Q level difficulty. And yeah, we don't need that because we're only at Admiral level. So Grand Admiral is the old name for Q difficulty. So tech slowdown, yes. We do want the extra challenge. No crisis mode, that's off. Sandbox mode, that's off. Cannon Wars mode, yes. Oh, sorry, I think I pressed no by accident. Yep, Cannon War mode. Cannon mode is on as well. Increase minor to major. Let's form the Federation. Realistic map expansion. Not vanilla survey speed, but we will do more wars. And then I'm not going to remove the Borg, so we're just going to press start the game. And then the other thing that we absolutely need to do is build more hydroponic fields. In fact, we might be... If I say, let's sell some supplies. You know what? Let's actually not buy any more. We can buy food. Let's do that instead. So let's go here and say, maybe let's sell some energy. So that's 25. Let's go like that and buy some food like that. So then we will be able to say, it will take us longer to run out of food. And we should, in theory, be much closer to positive amounts of food. And it should only take us a couple of months before then. So go away, Q. We do not need your mineral. Thanks for trying, though. And then what we're going to do is say, council agenda. We now need to... I think somebody will be elected to the main position. So head of research, we obviously want a minister of state. Let's go for the labor magistrate. We definitely will need you as well. And then we will have to, let's change this one to expand the council. Yeah. Council position. Oh, and we need to actually fill these positions. So you are a scientist. You know what? Let's actually just let it run to the end of the month. I think we're not fully set up yet. Okay, so if I do that now, and then I say the council positions. Oh, maybe we don't have anyone. Okay, maybe that... Can't remember if that happened on Friday as well. We've got we've got some legendary leaders down here. I will leave you though for our military vessels. Unity. Okay, let's go for a doctor. The labor magistrate. Let's go for this official. And then minister of state. Get a legendary leader here, and that will give us technician jobs. That will at least be something, because none of these are going to help on the council as of yet. Collateral, factory jobs, that would also be great. You know what, let's however do the tech jobs first, simply because those don't need anything else then to run. We've also got, I'd like to do a lot of building of stuff here. So planetary stuff, you know what? Oh, let's wait to the end of the month and then I will add in the policing system because it looks like we've got some crime coming up. I would like to do the Ministry of Public Enlightenment here as well, and of course the local garrison. But policing system first, and then we will come back to these. Actually, you know what? Why don't we just wait here, because in a moment we can then build the local garrison like that. So, the labor magistrate. Oh, we've got an ambassador. Let's do that. Let's hire you. And then I think next step is we need to start designing some ships. So if we go patrol frigate, yeah, let's start designing some ships. So this is a missile version, and I will M-I-S-S-I-L-E, there we go. And then let's add the, yeah, because that's the only hull we have. So we've got the missile version, which has got photonic torpedoes and the disruptor cannon. It's failsafe system. All of this looks fine for now because we don't really have any options. So we're just going to leave it like that. And then the other is a gun frigate. So we'll go like that. Autocomplete and save you as well. And that's all we can do for right now. But then if I go into the fleet manager, I want to delete just the original one because I don't want that anymore. And then what I'd like to do, let's do one fleet full of gun frigates. Let's do a new fleet full of missile frigates, and then we will start adding to those. So I'm actually thinking, why don't we, let's do a shipyard here. Last time I built several science vessels, and you know what? I don't think I actually want to do that at the moment. We've got the one, it's heading in the direction we want it. We don't really want to expand and meet the Cardassians too early. So fingers crossed, we don't do that. So let's meet you. Okay, it's the end of the year, so it's saving. Ah, here we go. I think I just opened it at the wrong point. So we've got council positions. Yeah, okay. So we've now got the Minister of War. That is excellent. So we will definitely go for you. And what I'd like to do is choose a good leader who helps us in the council, but none of them do. So we could do a factory worker, or that would give us factory worker jobs. This would be production and minor jobs, which would also be good. Commander, legendary leader is Unity, and that's, yeah. We will eventually hire all of these, but let's actually go for the minor. Simply because that will actually give us mining jobs. And then for our last one, I can go Chief of Secret Police, or let's do the duelist output. And then you, we do not have enough to hire anyone else, so we will have to wait until our Unity goes back up above 100 before we can do that. This is now finished. Let's do an ore processing facility here as well, because that will be really useful. And now we can hire somebody, and I guess let's go for the one who gives us factory worker jobs. That will at least has added more jobs here. Let's add the Ministry of Public Enlightenment as well, and then I'd like to add alloy foundries, but of course we need more alloys for that. First things first, though, let's add a couple of mining networks. Just one for right now, but we will add a couple more. We're still losing food, so actually that's probably what we should add first. Let's go like that. That will help us with our food production. Yeah, because we started off being negative, which is kind of annoying. So what was this? New research, command station, tactical station, suppression node. That's excellent. Let's first go for diplomacy or slavery for our next bit of research, and then ship designer. I don't think we can actually use any of those components that we just researched, unfortunately. Not for this patrol frigate yet, because we don't have starship specialization technology. But I think it's time to at least start building our ships. They've got one as well, I think. So yeah, it's good to go. So we are at the end of the year, hence the save needed. Still meeting you, which is definitely important. And then we've got matter fabricators. Those will be excellent. Let's also go for the geothermal power station and destroyers. Yep, absolutely going to go for destroyers. What I'd also like to do is then add the 2 mining networks there, and nothing else for the moment, but we will then add fusion reactors. Unfortunately, we've got a lot of civilians. We've got 1,000 civilians left, so this will be That would be nice. Food in 5 months. So we definitely need to buy some food. Let's sell off some of the stuff we're not using at the moment, like these special resources. And go like that, and then like that as well. And then we can buy lots of food, and I will definitely get that positive before we need to do that again. Yes, I don't really understand why we start off with negative food production. But I think that's going to be balanced in the next version of the game, as a lot of things are going to be. That's the big thing that the devs are working on at the moment. So let's get rid of you. We've got an idle leader. Yeah, some of the people we hired for the council, basically, which is fine. So this fleet, ooh, do I want the research or do I want keep weapons ready, ship build speed, and upgrade cost? Let's actually do that one. I can then reinforce you as well, which is great. And then let's add maybe even another minister. Anyone that helps with military fleets? Sorry, I said minister, I meant commander. These are all armies except for you, which increases accuracy by 5. So we will hire you like that. Okay, this construction ship, I'll then send you here. There's somebody else to meet here, so let's do that as well. Our ruler has leveled up, so fertility preacher or anomaly research speed. Let's do fertility preacher, and then plus 10% to food production as well, which would be nice. Oh, something else that I would like to do is start building my... Yeah, understood. We don't need to worry about this. This is just important information about 4.0. What I'd like to do is do espionage against the Sele clutches, so we can make taking them over even easier. Excellent. So we should be able to build another ship. What I'd like to start doing is trying to buy alloys when and where possible. So let's sell everything here down as far as possible. Let's sell you down as far as possible. Same there, and same there. So Institute for Slave Labor, that's absolutely what we're going to do because it's the only option we have. And then let's go for, oh, the Kevaru. Whoop. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. So let's now go for the leader cost reduction. And then for our first tradition, frontier colony development speed. No, let's go for supremacy, especially the ship building or the ship stuff. That will be really useful against the Cardassians. Definitely need to do stuff to prepare for them. So still need 2,000. What I can do, actually, let's make sure the rest of this is set up to build. Our mixed industry, let's go for alloy foundries there as well. And then maybe let's put the matter fabricator down there. Nothing else we can put in any of these slots at the moment, but I will definitely be putting dilithium there. Oh, we're just going to have to keep at it for whoever we're trying to meet here. And again, end of the year, thinking about something and then auto-saving. Excellent. So, new research. That's the geothermal power station. Let's do the warp engine now. And here, let's go for the let's go for the new hull. And then let's build another ship here. And I think at the end of the month, end of the following month, we'll be able to then build another one. Like that. Yeah. So we've also got, what I'd also like to do is build these two districts simply so that way we have space to build things there. Let's go for carefree because there's nothing else we can do. And then how naive of them for the Antican Shoals. We're going to meet you earlier than last time. So what I'd like to do, planetary defenses, nothing else we can build there at the moment. Let's do the last alloy foundry there. And then the rest of this, I don't think there's anything we need to do, because I'll be building the admin centers down here in the admin district once we build that. Yeah, so there's not much we can do at the moment. I think that trading center will be able to go down there as well. So yeah, we just have to wait and see, basically. This construction ship. Oh, new research. Let's go for economics. And then this one, we're almost done. This is the very last. Oh no, I take that back. There's one more to survey in Orbazan. Oh, on screen, we've met the Antican shoals. So where are you? Oh, you're down here, and you're only one system at the moment. That's excellent. I'd like to keep it that way. So let's go for ship build speed and build cost decrease, which means we should be able to build another ship already. Go like that, and then this one we're almost done. Okay, in fact, what I need to do, let's change this slightly. So I'll wait until this is done. And then what I'll do is say research anomalies. And then we will survey this system still, but we will go down here instead. That way we can hopefully get there quickly, snake down there, and then take the Antican shoals. So yeah. Oh, sorry. Alien scum. That's what you are. So research, then we're going to survey, and then we're going to survey this system as well. And then I'll send you back for an upgrade, because you'll need it by that point. These ships, you've got the new warp engine, which is excellent. I'll wait 2 months so we can get the hull as well. Let's go for the computer, although the phaser would have been nice as well. So we've got 1 more month, and then we've got the new hull as well, like that. So let's go for the Trillium D mining site, and then you need upgrade. So let's do that. And then I'm going to set you to reinforce, since it looks like we still have some stuff left over. We can build 2 ships there. Yep, so we're going to build both of those. Excellent. Samaritan Snare, we are not going to do this. I don't want to lose any of my leader that's leading the science ship. That would not be good. So we're not going to do that. Just going to ignore that. Contact's been established with this minor species here. We will absolutely be invading them. So what we'll do, let's build that outpost. And let's go to our army hub and say, oh, hold on. No, what happened Friday was that I built 10 armies and then tried to invade here. And then they all disappeared because we were, yeah, occupying that planet. So I'm not going to make that mistake again. I'll just build 1 and then get it that way. So our labor magistrate, we could make an entrepreneur or fertility preacher. Now let's do fertility preacher. I think that'll be more helpful in the long run. Our head of research, survey speed or carefree, neither of which you're doing at the moment. Let's make you a rover then. And then our minister of state, we could make you an energy mogul, a squadron leader, or unyielding. You're currently not leading anything, but squadron leader would be really nice. But energy mogul would also be. You know what, let's do energy mogul, and I will get a different leader to be the head of our second fleet. So, new research. Let's now go for the naval supply depot, and then our army. Let's have you enter orbit here. I thought we had met you. Oh, end of the year. Quick save. Close session. We've met you already, so why is that still a question mark? Land armies. Oh, hold on. Have to change our FTL interference policy. So we are going to say aggressive interference. And then transport fleet, land armies. Yep, that's fine that they'll become hostile because they have no they have nothing. So we've got the satellite clutches are interested in declaring war soon. I really hope not. So what we're going to do is we are going to absolutely buy tons of alloys. And then go like that. Let's go like that and like that. Let's definitely sell our latinum as well. That's not something we need. And then what I'll do, satellite clutches, espionage. Let's investigate their defenses. That way it's easier to attack them. Oh, sorry. And then, of course, I have to buy the actual alloys as well. And then reinforce. And it's going to be the dilithium is what's holding us back. So actually, you know what? Let's go like that. And then reinforce there as well. So we are going to rule the planet. We become the owner of Orbazan. Freedom from occupation, Casus Belli. Stability, happiness. No, we definitely want to rule the planet. Yeah, and just like last time, the occupation army just suddenly disappeared. However, we can give you an upgrade. I also want to go for planetary defenses. Yeah, which we'll do second. And then we'll just go from there. So that's that. Low stability, war preparations. That's fine. There's not much we can do there at the moment. So what we can do, though, is now let's build some armies. So like that. Yep, now that we've got 2 planets, we can build 10 armies, and that, I think, is enough, or will be enough to take out you, because you're only at 4 at the moment. I might build some more. So, our Minister for War, we are, yeah, private mines. Let's go like that. Let's get even more minerals. That will be good. And we've got 210 civilians at the moment. And here we've got lots of civilians, so we will be able to do lots of things. So scum and villainy, this is crime. Yeah, that's fine because there's literally nothing we can do about that at the moment. So I'm just going to say this is intolerable, as it always is. And then our fleets here, now that we've got fleets in the plural, there are 2 of them. Do upgrades. Ooh, security officer. I like that. Ship weapons damage and ship fire rate increase. I do like that a lot. So, we're going to make you even more of a scraper, so we'll get even more alloys per month. And then here, let's go for path of energy, path of gravity. Let's do the engineering and science stations for right now. I want to do all of that. So that was Trillium. Let's now go for the polarized hull plating as well, because that will be very useful. And then here, let's go for mixed industry. And then let's say this encounter. Let's keep the weapons ready again. And oh, where are you? Well, I guess let's meet you first, and then you are down here, but it's gonna. Nope, that's the Sele. Okay, they're no longer interested in trying to declare war on me, which is good. Oh, you can upgrade again, so absolutely do that, and we'll probably have to do that yet again. We're just about to get 2 more ships before these upgrade. Yep, just like that. Oh no, but they built the new version. Excellent. Oh, the other thing, hold on. What am I doing? I've got destroyers somewhere. So, destroyer. Here we go. So let us call you a destroyer. Ah, can't spell today. Destroyer. And then let's add absolutely the secondary computer cores. For the plating, nothing else there. And backup, let's disengage chance. That's crew pods. Command station. I kind of like the command station, although the bulkheads are very good as well. And then here, grappler, we will use that. And it doesn't look, we don't really have anything else we can do here at the moment. So I'm just going to say save. And then we've got a gun version of this as well. And again, autocomplete and save. And then get rid of just the Lupus Destroyer. So unfortunately, it looks like we need to remove the rest of those ships to be able to have the space to add in these ones. So these are missile destroyers. Let's add in 2 normal destroyers there as well. Let's then create 3 destroyers and the rest, or let's just do a gun fleet. That looks good. And then reinforce. We can press the button, but nothing happens, primarily because of the alloys, which is fine because next month we'll be able to get some. So our transport fleet is now finished. This construction ship, let's have you... Oh, treachery of the Zayn menace. Ah, come on. Right click. Mining and research stations. So, while worried about the incursion of unknown alien vessels into our space, it was not clear just how much of a threat the Zayn menace posed, so we shall study their remains for clues. Yeah, so things didn't go well on that front in terms of meeting our neighbors. However, we will persevere. So, Arbazan, what are you good for in terms of... Nothing, actually. I was about to say in terms of resources. Should I specialize you in anything? The answer is no, actually. So we've got planetary defenses being built there. What I'd actually like next is the policing system. I will also do those two as well. I do want the hospital as well. You know what? Let's move... sorry, all of... Frontier Hospital, make that second, but I definitely want the policing system because of the crime and the instability. And then here, yeah, there's no point in doing that because we unlock the council in year 2. Oh, and we've met the Cardassians already. I'm going to try and be as friendly to them as possible. Well, we can't really do espionage, unfortunately. Improve relations. Let's send several. 2 and 3. Yeah, let's do that. So we've got 3 people trying to improve relations. I'm going to make you aggressive. Because that fits the MO. And then 2 destroyers there. That will be the rest of that fleet. And then we've got this fleet down here. That would be excellent. So let's do this. The naval upkeep. Sorry, naval capacity increase, ship upkeep decrease. And then we'll just, again, continue along that path. You will then move there afterwards. We've got some new research. Telonian crystals. And then let's do phaser 2. And all of you can upgrade. Sele clutches, we will absolutely declare you as rivals as well, because why not? Declare rivalry. Here we go. Confirm. You know what? Declare war, declare rivalry. No, can't do that. So what we can do, though, is say espionage. Let's do espionage against you. Excellent. So how is this? Suspicious, but going up. We're currently neutral, so hopefully that will be all right. And the Cardassians won't want to just attack us and kill us and take us over. So, what do we need to get to? Oh, we're going to send a military vessel for this distress call. So you're at 2K starbase power. So we need our fleets need to be above that. What's happening here? Oh, you're building these first. How much time do we have for this? Oh, 700 and... We've got time. I don't think these upgrades will take very long either, which is good. So, Fertility Preacher 2. Get rid of you. Yeah, they're not going to take much time at all. So we're almost at the 2000 mark, which is nice. You can upgrade again. And then we will say research... go to the distress call. Excellent. So we can definitely build some more ships. We're negative for dilithium, but we've got a lot of it. So hopefully we can wait until the... let's do a research enclave there. We can wait until we actually have the research for dilithium before we then add those to various places. Good, distress call, and we are going to cover the... No, we're going to defend the freighter, and it's understood, and we gain some unity. That's excellent. You've also gained a level. Let's make you aggressive. Seems to be something I like in my military commanders for the Antican packs. Okay, what I'd also like to do, let's build one of each of you, again, for being able to build, having tons of space to build buildings. Okay, here we go. Synthetic dilithium. So in about a year, we will then be able to start making our own dilithium, which will be very useful. It's that and food are the only things we are negative for. In fact, what I might do, Arbazan, once the year rolls over. Let's add in 2 more hunting grounds. Yeah, that sounds good. Open council position, our labor magistrate. Why? Oh, you've been elected. Okay. So our labor magistrate, you're an official. Yeah, you were the president, you're now the labor magistrate. Good. Excellent. So we've now got the beginnings of our third fleet. Oh, marked increase in the smuggler activity on Arbazan. Yeah, unfortunately, although some of these will help. Treachery of the Cardassian Union. We will study their remains for clues. Local garrison should help with stability as well. So that should help increase some of this stuff. Also, I mean, once these smuggler activity, hold on, this occupation goes away in 6 years, that will really help as well. Okay, so these fleets, let's reinforce you, and then we need a new leader. Yeah, we can easily go for another commander. Oh, look, we've got another security officer. I do like that. And new research, that's phaser 2. That means everyone will be able to upgrade once these have finished building. Let's do the next warp engine, because that's always a bonus. Yeah, okay. Let's actually cancel this patrol frigate, which will give us, then we can do all of the upgrades. New faction, imperialist faction, that's great. So, oh, planetary revolt, they will have to be dealt with, but we're already at -9, so I don't think we're actually going to have to deal with much of anything there, fortunately. Excellent, the rebellion Arbazan has been crushed. Calm is once again restored as dissidents gradually return to the fold. Excellent. So, new research. Let's go for the operation stations, and now I'm absolutely going to... Oh wait, hold on. I forgot. I can't do it on Beta Retina. I need to build all of those dilithium manufactories here on Arbazan. Oh, also, we can continue expanding down here. So let's do that. -41. Yeah, not much we can do there. However, economy, we've only got 220 civilians, so we should be okay there. Let's build some more ships. Hold on. Yeah, let's build some more ships, because it looks like we don't... Is nobody using a phaser 2? Oh, hold on. We're using disruption cannons on most vessels. So, these are all patrol frigates. These ones are... Here's the destroyer. Cannon turret, photonic. We're not actually using phaser 2 at the moment. So, let's now go for the Militia Academy and all of that kind of stuff, because that will be very useful. Let's build the mining and the research stations, give you an upgrade, and then move to this system. And I'm thinking once we build the third fleet, we can then just declare war on the Sele clutches. So let's also do some buying of stuff, specifically alloys. So that way we can speed up our ship production like so, and go like that, go like that. In fact, let's sell off all of that extra energy we have, and then build those 2 ships. So in about, well, 180 days, plus again another about 235, I think that was, we will then have a full fleet of those destroyers. And in fact, what we should do, let's build some more. Let's do the... so we've been putting... Oh, gun class destroyers there, destroyer class destroyers. Let's add some destroyers and then missile frigates, like that. Get another destroyer there. So let's now go for the transorbital fighter craft. Intel falling on the Sele. Yeah, that's fine. Let's try and acquire more information. Here, there's nothing. Naval Supply Depot, definitely going to build you. The Civilian Industrial Center, you know, we could actually build that. Build those 3, just so we definitely don't have to worry about that. Down here, let's go for the admin centers, the heroic landmark, and a trading center. Education districts. Maybe we don't actually need you. I'd only build 2 of the industrial centers because the other one is over here. You know what? Let's actually get rid of you so we can build that one there. That should be good. That will be the entire administrative district. Nothing else to build in any of these ones. And then we've just got like a combat arena and housing complexes, which I think actually what we could do is housing complex. Actually, hold on. Let's go for the urban expansion because I might be able to build all of those there. Okay, here, let's go for the traffic control. Okay, let's give you 50 Commodore jobs, and it's helped us with our naval capacity, which is excellent. Let's build some more ships, 1 more destroyer specifically. And it looks like these are all finished. So how are we doing? You're at 698, and so that's about 3,000. About 3,000. So it might be very close. However, actually, why don't we build this 4th fleet completely? We can go like that, and go like that, and that's the rest of them. Perfect. So, okay, once 4th fleet is fully built, then we will attack. Just to ensure that we don't have to worry about anything else. So, oh, cruisers. Although, actually, advanced destroyers are also nice. Nope, cruisers. Advanced destroyer prototypes will come next. And we almost are finished down here, actually. So you build the starbase. Espionage. We can't really see anything here yet, but yeah, I'm still definitely going to take out the satellite clutches first, but then probably right afterwards we will worry about the next ones. I'm actually thinking, why don't we build some more armies? Let's go like that. So we'll have 20 armies. And that should be more than enough for both the satellite clutches. Well, I hope enough for the satellite clutches, because they had 4 armies. Let's take a look at Sele to see how that's going. 13 armies. Wow. Okay, yeah, definitely glad I'm building more. In fact, I might do even more. Like that. Yeah, okay. So that's 20 more armies. Let's say keep the weapons ready for the Iota aliens. Let's take you off of going with the Cardassians. Where is that? That's over here. That's just going to be some random void cloud, maybe. Probably a void cloud. So this construction ship, we're going to build the mining stations, and then you can go back for an upgrade. 4th fleet. You just need 1 more patrol frigate. Okay, and we must be missing something. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's go into our designer. Let's just make sure we've got the best guns possible. So the gunboat can only take those. Light disruptor cannon, 2.9 cooldown, 1.81 average damage. Oh, we absolutely should be using phaser 2. So I can't put it anywhere else, but I'm definitely doing those. And then let's say save. And then let's do the same thing. We can't do anything for the... Oh, I take that back. These are the ones that I can replace. Phaser 2. And save. And then the missile version, I can replace you as well and go Phaser 2. Excellent. So the other nice thing about Phaser 2, it has a wider firing arc and does more damage per day. Yeah, so let's save. So everyone needs to upgrade, which is, again, absolutely fine. Let's go like that. Shouldn't take too long. It looks like most of them are being done. Oh, sorry. Shipyard. Yeah, 4 days for most of those ships. I'm wondering how long the destroyers are going to take. 5 days. That's fine. So let's now move our fleets to the edge of the system, so that way we can warp in and really surprise the Sele. And now, hold on, we need to claim the Sele, like that. And you know what, I will claim the Antedans as well. And it looks like they're in basically the same position. So what we'll do, we'll invade, or we'll take over the Sele clutches, then we will, let's declare war for our claim. And then these ones, we are going to jump there. Oh, actually, can we remain outside of that radius? I want those fleets, those ships to attack me specifically, if I can. So that way we don't have to worry about the starbase at the same time. There we go. So you've also leveled up. Let's make you an archaeologist, because why not? Oh, and you're not even moving. So upgrade again, and then go explore. Now we can explore kind of as you wish, at randomly, or at random. So let's do naval. Oh, that's not fleet capacity. Administrative. Actually, let's do this because it's the agriculture path, and we are still technically negative for agriculture and just slightly now for energy credits. So let's do orbital bombardment damage, integration, influence cost. Let's do all of that stuff. Then next we'll go for the fleet command limit. Oh, okay. So all of these have been. This is done. Doesn't look like we lost any ships, which is nice. So let's now try slamming you into the starbase, which should, I think, just be shipyards anyway, so very minimal defenses. So ruling from Beta Renner, let's make you a shipwright. Ship build speed and cost improvements, which is always great. So they've done about 2,000, 3,000 damage to hull. I'm definitely going to be losing some ships. However, yeah, just 2, which is excellent. Destroyer there and a patrol frigate there. So let's rebuild those. Excellent. And what I'll do, I'm going to have you now... Oh, let's get you a leader. Not my current ones, unfortunately. Oh, 90. Let's just have you move, enter orbit here. And then what I'm going to do, these fleets, let's have you move back to Beta Renner. You are going to... Oh, and what I'm going to do, let's say rally transports to that fleet. And then, okay, new research. We've now got cruisers. Excellent. Let's now go for the missile boat version of those. Yeah. And then let us watch but not interfere. These are the void clouds, which we really shouldn't have in Star Trek New Horizons. Instead, let's keep going. You're now moving there. That looks good. Oh, these ships. Okay, let's have you take out that. I'm actually wondering, should we bombard this planet? And I'm thinking it might be a good idea. So you know what? Let's do that for now while we're waiting for these troop transports to merge. You have upgraded. That's nice. Let's make you a logician. Yeah, we just want to take that planet. Oh, and you are building assault armies. Hopefully, though, you are going to launch them into space. That would actually be excellent. I wonder if there's a way we could get them to do that. Actually, we might be able to if we say, go over here. You're building an assault army, and you've launched it. Yep, excellent. So, all of you, let's then go back around the planet and destroy that assault army. Let's also get the new warp engine, and let's go for the tractor beam. No, Harden Fields, because that's the tier below. That's still tier 1 research. And then we will absolutely, once we've built all of these transport armies, I will have them invade. So let's go for you, again, because you're tier 1 research. We're about to get the next... we've got that fusion torpedo. I'm not going to use it. Let's do the next stage thruster. $529. I think we're almost done with the transport ships. Yeah, these will be the last two. And then I will switch this one to be this transport fleet. I will shift it to aggressive stance, and that way it will automatically invade Beta Renner Secunda 4. So, oh, hold on. Let's now give you a leader. Army morale. Oh, damage. Actually, no, let's go for you. Legendary leader. And then, let's say, set to aggressive. And our fleets here, let's say, let's go upgrade the Beta Renner station. And then we will have you move down here, specifically here. Okay, so we're going to launch the fleet, advance the fleet agenda. Let's now go for the military buildup as well. That will be very useful. I'm thinking, why don't we build a fifth fleet? Oh, so we've also got cruisers. So what I'd like to do, let's go design our cruisers before we go any farther. So this is our cruiser. And we've just got the cruiser and the missile cruiser version. So if I say autocomplete, let's now go for the tactical station and absolutely the secondary computer core. Down here, electronic countermeasures, as we don't really have anything else besides that. So that's all we can do. So that's all we will do. So you are a Lupin cruiser, like so. And then I would like to also have the other one be, if I just call it missile, like that, and I think save. So I'm just going to check those again, just to make sure, and delete the original Lupin. So you're using phaser 2s, as you should, medium phaser 2s, medium basic photonic torpedoes, and then fusion. No, we definitely want the photonic. Actually, hold on. 3.27, 10. At the moment, we're going to go for the fusion torpedoes, simply because there's so much damage, or they do so much damage. In fact, let's go do that for the destroyers as well. Save. Let's do that here as well. Sorry, fusion torpedoes, I didn't mean to do that. So, oh, you're upgrading. We can't have those happen anyway. So that's fine. We will do the upgrades first and then do even more upgrades afterwards. Oh, dilithium, we're almost out. Glad I caught that, because I almost didn't. Let's sell some of you, all of you, and like that, and like that, and like that. So we can then say dilithium. Speaking of dilithium, we should now also be able to build that specialization. And then mining networks across the board there. Let's go hydroponic fields across the board there. Give you an upgrade. Oh, best possible outcome. We finished, and we only lost 4 armies, which is excellent. So this fleet, I'm going to have you move... Actually, no, maybe let's stay here. But what we will do next is definitely attack the Antican shoals and take them over. So, not as nimble. Yeah, let's do low temperature thrusters. And then what I would like to do... oh, next stage thruster, which is why we got the low temperature thrusters. Let's go for the advanced destroyer prototype. Excellent, that's all that. Let's make you a... neither of those are helpful, you know. Let's make you a politician, because we might need to use you later on. Here, let's absolutely add in the bunker network. I'm going to repair you. I also need, just to make sure, hold on our species. Yeah, they're set to residents. I didn't mean that. I want slaves. So default is slaves. Do not integrate basic subsidies source order only. Yep. So let's go for slaves. And the same thing here is slaves. So we've lost the occupation modifier, which is great here. And our crime, I think, is coming down, which is also good. Here, Beta Renner, oh, hold on, don't want to build that. I definitely want to repair you though. And the trading center, yeah, we will demolish you, I think, actually, because I want to build that somewhere else. Let's just build an administrative district as well. Fertilizer collector there. Definitely do dilithium there. Matter fabricator there. And then this one will change as well, but I will wait for that. So that is Beta Renner basically finished. We're definitely going to need housing. So what we can do, let's replace you as well with an urban expansion. No, we cannot. Well, we will later on. Oh, what I'm going to do, these fleets, you also need to, yeah, everyone upgrade there. Because, yeah, we weren't quite done yet. Because I still need to update these ones to use the fusion torpedoes for now. So we've also got shipyard here. Do I want a shipyard though? That's the question. You know what? I don't think no, one shipyard will be fine here. I will change the Antede one to something else. Ships have been upgraded. That's excellent. We're now at 0 for energy credits. Let's give you an upgrade as well and do a bunker network because we can. Oh, this militia academy, we should move you over as well. So I will do that like so. And then say recruit academy, and we'll have to upgrade you again. Oh, this research, let's do the import. No, let's do the dissected life support, crew bunks, and crew quarters 2. This construction ship, I'm going to have you move there. And then Horden Fields, that will be excellent. Let's do the deuterium collection. Oh, crime continues to be a problem. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that we haven't already tried. So we're going to say this is intolerable once the save goes through like that. And I'm also going to claim that system. Again, why not? So all of our ships have upgraded. So let's go back and just make sure we're only using fusion torpedoes at the moment. So I don't usually recommend this because fusion torpedoes are from the base game and they're usually not as good, but we've only got basic photonic torpedoes. We don't even have photon torpedoes. We've got photonic torpedoes, which are really not good. So we will use these for now. Then all of you upgrade. And once you've done that, moved here. Great. And the upgrades don't take very long. So economy, we are definitely going to prioritize our security officers here. And then I'll move this recruit academy as well. That can go here. And yeah, we're okay for housing. Not great for amenities, but we will be changing that. In fact, what we can do... Yeah, I don't know how they were able to build it if their administration complex is only... Well, if their capital building is only an admin complex. Anyway, however, I digress. So all of our fleets are in position. Actually, in fact, let's move you to the edge of the system, again, just to make sure that we are in the best position possible. Now, we are going to declare war for our claims. And then what we're going to do, these ones you're going to move there. Specifically attack the fleet. It's not moving, so we are going to then be fighting that altogether. And then move and attack the Antede shoals right there. So we're going to reinforce the hull of our destroyers. And then let's go for the Topoline. And the other thing that I want to do is look at our destroyers, because we've now got other types. So we've got heavy beam placements, for example. We've got the torpedo volley. We've got this space superiority. We've got a gun boat and a gun destroyer. But to be honest, I think I'm basically just going to continue with what I have at the moment. Oh, they'll have to be dealt with on Beta Renner Secundus. So if we go here and say we're going to send in the military, it'll be done in 10 days. Yeah, So they know their place. Excellent. And we're going to say keep the weapons ready for this menace, or for those menaces, I should say, since there are two of them. And now we are going to meet both of them. Let's go like that. And let's see, where are you? Sigma Tama. Okay, so this is the Tamaran unity. And you, I don't know because you're out and about and exploring. Okay, so how did we do? We lost one ship, just one ship. That's excellent. So these fleets, I'm going to have you now move over there. And our transport fleets, let's have you move up there. Just like that. Okay, so Orbazan, I should now be able to put dilithium manufactories on this planet. We go like that. Not quite yet. Oh, energy generation. That's going to take a minute. So here, let's do that, and then what I'll be able to do is just add in cruisers to all of my fleets like this. Missile destroyer. Let's just go for normal cruiser type cruisers. Maybe another one of you. And missile cruisers. And another of you. Cruisers and another missile one. Then let's add 2 missile cruisers and nothing else. Let's just go like that. Okay, everyone's jumping. So let's go like that. So, new research. Let's now go for the Jevonite Artisan Shop. Okay, so these are all taking out this stuff, but we'll get another free system, and we'll already have a star base here, which is nice. We're going to keep the weapons ready again for this menace, but we're still meeting everyone else. Okay, so this is ours already, so let's have you move there. I am also going to build a starbase around this planet. But I think what I'd like to do is let's basically make it as hard as possible to attack these planets. Oh, you, let us build that outpost. I'm actually tempted to build a couple more science vessels simply because, or a new science vessel. Yeah, maybe a new science vessel. So, command, oh, intriguing abandoned amusement park. That's from the base game, so I'm not going to worry about that. New research, remarkable photonic torpedo. So getting even closer now to what we should have. So this science ship, let's give you a scientist who's not doing anything, which we do not have, which means we need to recruit someone new. You are young and good. You have synthetic expertise already, which is excellent. You know what? Let's do that. That way, again, if I have to use you on the council, we've already got somebody who looks the part. So, new research. Let's definitely go for the tactical and all of those modules there. Let's build the mining stations and then give you an upgrade. You've been fully repaired. Excellent. And why don't we just build some more ships? All the ships possible. In fact, why don't we go to... oh, I see our capital. We're not actually doing anything at the moment. 527 jobs. Not really much that we can add at the moment that would really make this worthwhile. But what I will do is just spam these housing complex and the combat arena as well. And that's basically what I will do everywhere where I possibly can. So new research, that's Gemini Artisan Shop. Let's now go for the import luxuries decision. And here, can't nab them, so we're just going to have to keep at it. And how are the armies going? Oh, doing well. We've only lost, again, 4 armies so far. Might lose another 1 or 2. We're just going to have to keep at it for you as well. Main engineering console, excellent. Let's now do the Buttress Core Support Hub. And you, let's make you cautious. And we've finished this war, so let's just achieve our war goals. Oh, faction founded, that's great. And hacking attempt failed. Excellent. We don't want those hacking attempts. So let's move back to Beta Renner. I'm going to build another set of 1, 2, 3, 4. We lost 8, right? Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're back to 30 armies. Excellent. So binar domains. We shall properly greet you. So you know what? I think why don't we try making our way this way? I don't really know why you jumped over these other systems. What we can do instead, let's survey like that, because I think that's then, yeah, that's all there. Market increase in smuggler activity on Beta Renner Secundus. Do we not have economy? We probably don't have enough. Let's look at, sorry, management. Yeah, Anticans are increasing. Okay. Why are you decreasing? What's causing that? Migration. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and then Antid, we need to add bunker network and supply depot. Let's also add all of those there. Let's add a matter fabricator here. And I just want to make sure, hold on, that you are, yeah, you're residents. Why are the default rights not slaves? Set species rights, you are going to be slaves. Like so. I was going to make you even angrier, but that's absolutely fine. Yep, let's also build one of you. These have all been upgraded, that's fine. And I'm just going to make sure that all of these know to merge, because this is where you should be rallying those fleets. Okay, new research. Let's go for photonic torpedoes now. So we might switch back to photonic torpedoes. And then afterwards comes photon torpedoes. So let's also import luxuries. Let's now go for the habitability increase. Oh, and we've met another empire over here. So again, snaking over to get them, I think would be the best bet. Oh, scum and villainy on Antid. Yeah, again, there's nothing I can do about that at the moment. Let's just make sure all of our Antican pack pops are working on security officers. Like that. Yeah, why is that suppressed? If I, like here, that's got a down sign. Employed by the government to enforce the law. Yeah, that's what you absolutely should be doing. From pop jobs, from buildings. Yeah, anyway. The dangers of ignorance are too great, or are greater. So this construction ship, let's have you move here. Oh, Temerian Unity, we've now met you. Excellent. And we look forward to, yeah, so there are a couple of one system empires here. Hopefully what we can do is, I don't know, snake here, take the binar, take this one, and I think that's a straight jump. That would be excellent. And just basically go from there if possible. So let's reinforce all. Another cruiser for you and a patrol frigate for you. You have finished here. Oh yeah, okay. This is the one around Arbazan. Let's do energy weapons and maybe even the Orbital Museum. Produces Unity. 5 months. Yeah, we don't really need that. In fact, something else we don't need. These shipyards here. So let's do energy weapon arrays again to try and make this as difficult as possible for the Cardassians to get to us. In fact, I'm actually tempted. You know what? I'm going to change you as well. Weapon arrays there and there. Okay, let's now go for sonic disruption shield. I mean, let's go for shields. Even though it will take a long time, I want shields. That would be very useful against the Cardassians because that's something they definitely have. I think they start off with shields, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, planetary revolt on Antede. So what we're going to do is we're going to send in the military because, again, that gets rid of that quickly, and now they know their place. And now we don't have to worry about that so much. So Beta Rena Secunda. Nothing else to build there. We've got all of those. Why are those jobs, or why are those workers unemployed? Can probably do some of those. Again, I don't know why it's not. Still got 500 unemployed. 499 now. Oh, I realize what it is. It is because I've set them all to chattel slavery, which means they can only be workers. And duelists, apparently. Hold on, let's have a quick look. So if we go here, we can chattel slavery. We can also do battle thralls and indentured servitude. So you are not great for moving, but you are good for defense. Oh, and army damage as well. So having Sele armies would be good. Pop growth speed is not great, but army health is also increased. Skilled hunters, and you are reptilians, so you should be about the same. You're both organic. Aquatic. Housing popular uses on ocean worlds and flooded habitats -10%. Food, supplies, upkeep. And you're just taking food. There's nothing special about you. Okay then. So let's go like that, and we can get our first ascension perk. And I'm going to do, I think, fleet maneuvers, and then galactic force projection after that. Excellent. So we're at about 10,000 now. We're just shy of 25 years into the game. So I think we're still very much far behind the Cardassians, but a little bit better than last time, than Friday, when we last tried this challenge. So let's sell those. Let's sell some of these and go like that. And then I want alloys. Still need 5,000. Let's just go like that then. Build those two cruisers there. Excellent. So we're getting closer and closer to having full complete fleets. And then we'll just repeat that process again and again and again, as much as we can. So you have finished building stuff there. Let's do I mean, ore processing and dilithium manufacturing, both of those would be really good. But it's on a, well, you know what, let's do that, because we need to help our economy. And if we don't do that, let's go like that, then we won't, I don't think we're going to get the modules that I really want to help defend these stations before the Cardassians come knocking anyway. So you are here. Do I want Hangar Bay, Trade Depot? Maybe let's do Trade Depot, but I will still do those two. Yeah, okay. So just need to finish surveying this system. Yeah, and then basically while we're waiting, we'll then fight this war, and then while we're waiting for that war to finish, I need to survey these two in order to get up there, and then I need to survey this one after as well to get down to the Tameran Unity. So let's do that, and then you can go upgrade. That will be your reward. So photonic torpedoes, that's excellent. Let's now go for magnesite harvesting. That will be good as well, since we have actually got magnesite, and that'd be something else we can then sell for alloys. Let's sell like that. We're negative for energy. Oh, and you are not building anything. So let's actually do put some energy districts down here. Sorry, commercial districts. You can upgrade, so let's do that. And let's, about to say, reinforce some more. That should be another cruiser. Hi-ho, do you think Anticans can survive? I have no idea. I am really hoping, but I really have no idea. So we're trying. I'm trying a little bit. I'm trying on the Admiral rather than Q difficulty, which was also called Grand Admiral. So I'm trying on a little bit easier, easier settings, and hopefully that will help. So I'm also going to sell all of this stuff. Let's sell like that and like that. So let's buy some energy. Let's maybe go like that and then spend the rest on alloys so we can build even more cruisers, or another cruiser. Only one, unfortunately, but yeah. Hopefully soon we'll be able to get more than one. And how much do you need? You're already at full strength, so this one, 250 more. Okay, that's a lot. So let's make you a security officer 2. It's great for versus star bases. So yes, I'm hoping we can take advantage of that as well. So what I'm doing, I'm going to snake my way over to the Binar domains, and then snake my way over to the Illydian Empire and the Temerian Unity as well from there, and take those. And then hopefully we'll have so many slaves and a much better economy and making so many alloys that things will be amazing. So make you a roamer. Let's make you Minister of State. Let's definitely make you an engineer, because that just helps with a lot of stuff. Lesser difficulty this time. Yes, we're just one down from Q, so it's still difficult. The AI still have a huge boost in production and fire rates and things like that they wouldn't usually have on lower difficulties. But yeah, this one is good. So, oh, sorry, we have an admin district. We don't need that. You've got a bunch of pops not doing anything, so let's build commercial districts here as well. And then our empire capital, can't build anything there, can't do there. Advanced water purifier, I don't want to build any of those, and I don't want to build anything here either. What do we need? We need energy, so you know what, let's sink some minerals into those districts. And then we'll have lots and lots of jobs across a lot of our planets for other other slave populations that we get. Oh, I wanted to see, hold on, these ones, set species rights, no population controls. Yeah, you're allowed to continue growing. Set default rights, colonization forbidden, no population controls. Yeah, that's fine. So, council agenda, let's launch you, and then let's go for display of power. And get rid of those notifications because we don't need them. And Arbazan, you're almost finished. Let's do the bunker network there as well. Let's then do let's do all of these. And then we need the primitive synthetic dilithium manufactory matter fabricators there as well. And the end of the year. So what we can then do, let's then spam our alloy districts here. We're not going to join the interspecies medical exchange. We're going to conquer everyone. So we don't want to be part of anything like that. So let's do alloy foundries there. And then the rest of that looks fine for right now. Excellent. So Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So what I need now is something like, not domination. I need something that helps me with my ships. So strength maybe, or morale, defense, army, ship upkeep. That would be helpful. Force of will, I don't think. Again, ship upkeep. Starbase capacity, naval capacity. I mean, naval capacity would be better than nothing. Starbase damage, starbase hull points. I might do this actually because of the star. Oh, home territory fire rate. Yep, let's go for unyielding. That will be useful. And then you, let's make you a skirmisher because you are our Minister of War anyway. So that will be excellent. So let's get rid of you. I then also want to. Oh, yeah. What do you want? You are the arbiter of duels. We can make you diplomatic. No, yeah. Let's make you diplomatic. And then our scientist here, let's make you, I guess, an archaeologist, because at least that helps something. Okay, that's that done. That's that one done. And now it's just this station that's finishing up. And we should be able to build more ships. Oh, hold on. What was that? Ah, okay, that was the next hull. Starship variant specialization. I do absolutely want that. But I also still want you all to upgrade. Yep, and the upgrades aren't taking very long per ship, so that's good. So energy credits again. Let's go like that. Get rid of that problem. When in doubt, throw money at the problem. Basically. So all of these are. Some of these are taking longer to upgrade than I thought because they're larger ships. The other thing, actually, I want to see now is how is the photonic torpedo? Photonic torpedo is better than the fusion torpedo. So once we finish all of the upgrades, I will definitely. Oh, regional capital. Yep. I will definitely go back through and remove the fusion torpedoes and put in the photonic torpedoes, and then we should just be able to stay with that line all the way up. So it's the end of the year, and it's thinking and saving. Very important. So, again, nothing to build there. Still got some stuff to build there. We do not have any worker jobs whatsoever, but unemployed slaves, 184, and some criminals. Yeah, anyway, that's those upgrades done. So we're just waiting for this fleet now. Yeah, it shouldn't take too long anyway. Emptied. All of these are building stuff. This one especially is building a lot. And we should be able to do a bunch of upgrades relatively soon to the capital buildings. Oh, sorry, 51 months. So first things first, let's go for photonic torpedoes. Save. This missile one, we absolutely want the photonic torpedoes, and save. Well, in fact, can we... Yeah, let's actually go for the engineering console as well for you here. Which means I'll need to go back and change the other one. You should definitely go for the next thruster. That's all of those. So if we go back to the gun version, let's go for the engineering console as well. Oh, and the stealth thrusters. Yeah, that should be fine there. This one, let's say autocomplete, and then I want the escape, not the escape pods, I want the engineering console. You've got the stealth thruster. And then the destroyer, same thing, but the console. And the console and save. And this one, also the console and save. Oh, and that's already photonic. Hold on. Photonic, yeah, let's change this back to the photonic torpedoes and save. And then the destroyer, again, it's going to be photonic torpedoes and save. And then, Yeah, oh yeah, there's none there at all, and those are changed already. Excellent. So we can do upgrades again. And the funny thing is we'll be able to do them again in a couple of months because we'll then have the variant system. Yeah, so actually, in fact, let's not do those upgrades because we'll go to the variant system first. And you know what? I'm thinking we should actually cancel these cruisers. Yeah, you know what? Let's cancel the cruisers. So if I go, oh, why is that so low? Let's cancel those. So new research, that's the variant system. Let's now go for let's go for trillium plating. Oh, and we're going to go for advanced tactical variants because, of course, we're going to be trying to kill everyone. So, patrol frigates we cannot change. The destroyer, however, tactical destroyer. Sorry, advanced tactical destroyer. I know my worth. Secondary computer cores there. Let's also go for an EPS conduit and a tactical station and save. Oh, hold on. Back to the engineering console and save. Let's do the advanced tactical here as well. Sorry, one of you, and a secondary computer core, and back to the engineering console and save. These, yeah, unfortunately we can't change any frigates, but cruiser, we can absolutely do that. And then say, let's do a tactical station and 3 EPS conduits, and then the computer core, and say, hold on, engineering console and save. And actually countermeasures, yeah, we only have the electronic countermeasures, which is fine. And then we've got, that was the missile cruiser. So here's the normal cruiser. Autocomplete, but again, same thing. And all of those there, and science core there, and the engineering console, and save. And then I've just realized we also have exploration cruisers now. And unlike the other races that have their own ship sets, we don't. So these will never go, these will never be bad choices. Disruptor cannon, 1.81 versus 4.87. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do the phaser 2 there. And then here, photonic torpedoes, exploration cruiser. Let's go for this mid-3 entity, because then we can put in the nuclear electronics lab. Cargo pods, crew bunks, life support system. Let's actually do you. One of you and one of you. And then for engineering, I don't know, modular armor plating. Let's do the escape pods there. I think the rest of this is absolutely fine. So save. Great, so we're not going to build any of those just yet, but later that will be useful. So upgrades. We need tons and tons of alloys for upgrades. So tactical specialization. Yeah, nothing else we can do there. And we won't be able to reinforce. So I'm glad that I got rid of those, or stopped building those cruisers for right now. So speaking of building something, it looks like we can now take this system. Oh, and it's the end of the year. And I'm just kidding, we do not have enough alloys yet, but at the end of the month we should do, and I will pause, so that way I can build that. Then go upgrade yourself. Then you'll move back there. Oh, actually, yeah, you can move back there, that's fine. This one still needs some time before it's finished anyway, so we can do that. What we can also do is say, why don't we have you land there, and then you'll take off again, and that will be our transport ships upgraded, quote unquote. So these are taking about a month each to finish, and that's absolutely fine because we still need time to be able to get over here. In fact, can we... Yeah, I mean, it will be expensive to do that. But actually, we're at 2.6 K influence and not using it for anything. So we could just go like that. That way we're all set. Don't have to worry about anything. So second fleet is fully upgraded. We're at 7.5k. Excellent. This is getting better and better and better. I'm loving this. So you can deploy engineering teams. You can't do anything. You can also deploy security. No, engineering team. Okay. Security team would make more sense. And you should be able to deploy engineering teams, but you can't. So fun times. So you're now at 6.0. Oh. And we've now got shields, so everyone can upgrade yet again. Let's do the colony development speed improvement. Okay, we're going to say upgrade and upgrade. Because everyone can now go for shields, which is excellent and very useful. Yeah, excellent. So, still building stuff everywhere here. Let's actually go back to you. Let's sync some more. Let's do some more commercial districts there. Let's do the same here. And you can upgrade. And then let's do whole starbase damage, defense platform damage, and starbase hull points increased. That would be excellent. I wonder what the Cardassians are doing. You're fighting the Tellarians, so they've actually headed in a different way. So I'm going to establish an embassy with you. And actually, you know what? Since we're cordial, I might... I don't want to guarantee your independence, because you're... we're actually equivalent to them. Wow. Oh, situation is getting out of control on Antede 3. I don't know what else I can do apart from... Oh, you know what I might be able to do? Let's say resettle. Yes, I can resettle. Excellent. Let's move some Antede worker ops there. And in theory, set limit of 0. Why is the limit 0? Oh, here we go. That should never have been... Ah, okay. So let's go here. Economy. Ah, okay. This is saying that the limit is set. Okay. So we're about to really not have any issues whatsoever. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't realize that an upper limit had been set. So let's make you an advisor. So for right now, we will be cordial with the Klingon. I said Klingons, Cardassians. We'll try and do our best to survive them. But then once we have kind of outmaneuvered them or kind of outgrown them, then we will absolutely not worry about that. Okay, so another fleet has been upgraded. Oh, sorry, I just clicked off the screen by accident. There we go. My cursor's back. So get rid of those. You need places to live. That's something we do not have. What we can do, let's get rid of you. We'll put that there. Let's get rid of you as well. We can put 3 of you there. And then here, let's go for housing complexes and the arena. And in fact, what I will do is 1, 2, 3. That will give us both enough housing and enough amenities. Oh, actually, you know what? I take that back. Let's move the amenities up. Actually, let's do the housing first. And then the entertainer jobs via the combat arena. Diplomacy with Cardassians, good luck. Yes, exactly. I mean, fortunately, we are cordial with them. They're inferior. They're actually inferior to me. That's... Oh, probably because they're at war and something has been destroyed. But what we're absolutely going to do is say, reinforce, build that cruiser. In fact, we're almost done. Excellent. So let's do that station, then we'll do that one, then I'll have you move there. There's only 3 left there as well. That's excellent. So these fleets, let's have you move the very edge of this system. Because basically, once we get there, we are then going to attack the Binars. Actually, what I'm tempted to do, we've almost got this last... We just need 11 more alloys, so now we can build this last cruiser. Once it stops, once it comes out of warp, like that. And then what I might actually do is build some of the exploration cruisers. And send those out and about, because we can actually go explore, and the Coliseum seem to be really... I mean, they're cordial, which is a surprise. I don't want to guarantee independence. They can do that for me if they want. Oh, the crossing, we're going to say full reverse. And we're going to fire weapons, reduce the hull of the Rabid, and lose 50 people, but we survived, and that's important. So you are... Why are you so weak in comparison to the others? Oh, your cruisers are coming, that's why. So, physics research. Let's do the... Ooh, dedicated disruptor 2. Oh, and the gladiatorial pit would be good as well, but that will come next. Oh, hold on. No, I said that would come next. Yeah, no. Let's do the dedicated disruptor 2 first. And all of these are still... Oh, no, you've stopped building things. Let's do civilian industrial centers. Since we're only just slightly positive for supplies. And then water ice, no. You know what we could do? Let's do the housing and the combat arena there. That, I think, is a good idea. 6 months and we've got regional capitals, which will be excellent. You finished there. And you are... not mine. You are almost done. Yeah, excellent. So let's make you a trickster, because that's what you're doing anyway. This construction ship, you are going to definitely build that outpost. We can build our first exploration cruiser, so let's do that. And then declare war. We could actually do that already. You know what? Let's do that already. There's no point in waiting. Okay. So we are now jumping to the Binar domain. We've got regional capitals. All of them can upgrade. I love that. Let's do minus 20% for claim influence cost. Not that we need that right now. Since we're doing all those upgrades. Let's then move all of those down, and let's do the regional capital first. Well, let's finish those, and then we'll do the regional capital. Excellent. Get rid of all of those. So, also our transport army here, or armies, I should say. Let's embark all of you, and then send you here as well. Great, so I think all of our fleets just by themselves are more powerful than their starbase, which is excellent. Also, how does Binus look like for armies? 11 armies, 322 defensive army power. Oh, there's one of our cruisers. Excellent. So that's that. You know what we could do? Declare war? We could absolutely do that. Let's take these ships and say, let's make you a politician too. Why don't we just bring you to the edge of this system? Actually, hold on. Maybe let's just fight one war at a time, I think, or at least have everyone repair. You were supposed to merge with somebody, weren't you? I think so. Let's do that. Oh, and we've got trillium plating. So actually, you know what we could do? Let's say Duranium Forge. Let's have... Oh, you're taking out that transport army. Let's have all of these fleets go back for an upgrade. And then you're going to move to the edge of this system. Just like that. Something else I'm just thinking of. Can we advisor turn off the advisor? Borgbreen Romulan. I'd like you to just, shut up, actually. Actually, what we can do, settings, sound, advisor volume. Let's just get rid of you. Apply and close, and resume. So that's getting a little bit annoying. So everyone's going for an upgrade. You'll also repair, which would be nice, and then move to your various positions. So shipyards, there are 2 there. So we're still cordial with you. That's excellent. I do, however, definitely want to copy these templates until we get up to our naval capacity. Or just slightly above, like that. Here, Starbase upgrade cost, defense against hostile operations, defense army health. Let's actually go this way. So exploration cruiser, we have our first one. Let's hire a scientist once the yearly calculations are done, like so. And then you're a doctor. You know what? Let's hire you. And then send you to, yeah, let's go like that. Oh, and we've taken Binus, and that's the end of that war. Here, let's go for impenetrable border. Great, so that's the best possible outcome. So economy, first things first, what we need to do is say security officers. We want as many as possible. I am also going to, let's collapse you again, and then have as many as possible there. Defense stuff, there's nothing else we can do here. Water ice collector. Let's actually move you from there, move you there. Synthetic dilithium manufacturer is there, and the other water ice collector there. We'll definitely be able to move some of this stuff as well. However, first thing that I want to do is make sure that you are, yeah, chattel slavery. In fact, why don't I'm not going to make you chattel slavery, chattel slavery. Don't know why I was pronouncing it like that. Let's go for indentured servitude, because you are very, kind of weak anyway. But you are good for things like research, and I think we can do research. And you don't really help with anything else. So let's do that. Annoying advisors are enough in real life, no need for that in-game. Exactly. Exactly. Can we change you to something else? No, we can't. But what we can do is let's give you an upgrade, and then I will come back and start moving things around once jobs have been taken and all that kind of stuff has happened. So that's that. We've got this transport fleet here. All of our military fleets are moving, which would be excellent. And then we'll take the Temerian Unity, which will be excellent as well. Beta Magellan, let's change you again. Energy weapon arrays, and then let's go for those 2. Yep, just like that. So we can definitely build more ships. So let's do that. Oh, that's nice. Building all of those. I can't wait until we have Starbase level 2 so we can do the upgrade and we can have even more shipyards per Starbase. So new research. Let's go for mining station production. I think let's go for this because I think space construction. We need that for Starbase level 2. Yes. Declare war. Yep, we can almost do that. So we've got the beginning of our 5th fleet. We do have our Minister of State who is also an engineer, so I will set you as the head of that fleet. And we'll get some more destroyers there. Oh, yep, scum and villainy, blah, 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 blah. So we will say this is intolerable once the year ticks over, like that. Okay, and all of these are now in position, all of these fleets. So we are going to declare war on you and then say pause and unpause. Yeah, like that. Now we're going to take out Sigma Tama. Commander gains a trait, gain the scout trait. And that's that. And then transport ship, enter orbit here. How are we doing for armies? 135, so not really much of anything. We lost nothing. They lost everything, which is excellent. And then these fleets, let's actually have you just move up to Polaris, because I think... Oh, hold on. We're trying to move here. Let's move to the edge of this one, because I think then we'll just be able to attack without... and just jump directly. Okay, so that's a science ship. Well, in fact, you're almost done. What I will do is I'll send you for an upgrade afterwards. Excellent, you are here. So this science ship, oh, almost done. Excellent, and this should be very easy to take out. However, what I will also do is say, yeah, this fleet, best possible outcome. Let's now have you move up here, and then I want to build a couple more armies. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should be more than enough to replace the ones we're going to lose against Alien Empire. It looks like we're almost in position there for those ships. Oh, first cruiser for this fleet, and we only need one more cruiser. So let us now declare war against you. And then these ships... Oh, we were not actually at the edge of the system. Okay, well, that is good to know. This science ship... Oh yeah, you're almost done. You're just surveying that last planetary body. And then we will say, go upgrade afterwards. Oh, yep, they will be dealt with, this revolt. And then if we click here and say, send in the military. So, Sigma Tama we also have. Let's get rid of the matter fabricator there. And I want to move you there because I want dilithium here. What I also want is all of those. In our economy, we definitely need to prioritize the security officers. And I will, again, make sure that... Oh, you're a residence, so we're not going to do that. You're good for society research. So you know what? We're actually going to set you to be... So, slaves. But we're going to set you to indentured servitude as well. Exactly. Oh, revolt suppressed. They know their place. They should know their place. Or now they know their place. Just like that. And let's do an upgrade for you. And then let's say keep the weapons at the ready for the ones in the Lydia system. We'll see who we get to meet with you. Oh, and this should be easy to take over as well. So this transport fleet, you are going to move, sorry, up here. And we're just going to take you out. Sublight speed reduction. Yeah, but they're already all fighting anyway. So let us build some more ships. And that will be the last cruiser you need. So that's will be a full fleet. Let's also give you a leader. Neither of those leaders. Army, squadron leader. Oh, and you're young too. Let's do that. And then let's make you a trickster. Okay, these ones. Ah, the Hotari. There's somebody here. So what we will do is actually just leave our fleets where they are. Ah, I take that back. these fleets. Move to attack these ones. And actually, this one at Sigma Tama. Oh, you're building some of the ships here. Okay, well, what we will do, you can finish building that one. And then we're going to change you to energy weapon arrays. Because again, I want to defend these. And then you can't do anything there. Okay, and actually the oh yeah, I don't want you to be part of this fight. But go like that. Yeah, because this might be able to defend against these ones. I mean, they're only doing shield damage so far. Ah, okay, so all of these, I still want you... let's move here and set you to aggressive. Because you might still attack. Ah, okay, we are done already. So, achieve war goals. Send. Excellent. All of these fleets. Let's have you move up here. Done. And we're going to nab some of them for closer investigation. And then here, let's make you... Wait, aggressive stance. Oh, okay, all of these need to merge. Cautious, that doesn't help an army. None of those help an army. Let's do a defense engineer, though. That's something, at least. So, you no longer need to specifically go like that. So let's give you an upgrade, and then say auto-explore. You know, I think I will keep the shipyards here. I will still add those. And then we'll figure out who you are, and we can, yeah, take you out. Yeah, so actually, this is going much better than before. So Sigma Tama, let me just make sure I've changed. Yeah, I've definitely set you to be maximum allowed. Here, I will prioritize that as well as set again you to be maximum allowed. Let's do those two. I'd like to change you for a mixed industrial district. Let's give you an upgrade and specialize that. And build one of you as well. And that will have to be it for now. Beta Renner, nothing we can do there, but you can have an upgrade. Nothing really to build. Actually, what we could do is build 2 Duranium Forges, although upkeep is 20 alloys. I don't think I want to do that just yet. So we'll just leave it at that, and then here you can do with an upgrade. Nothing to build there, nothing to build there. Okay, what we could do, let's change you for an urban expansion. And basically just do exactly what we've done there. Yeah, we'll just have to wait on the rest of those to see how those go. Okay, so those are moving there. We should be able to build some more ships like that. 2 in Lydia Station, 2 in the Beta Renner Station as well. Oh, hold on. I'm just realizing again, probably you're set to residence. No, where are you? Antican, Saleh, Temerian, Binar. Here we go. Nope, you are set to chattel slavery. Although resources from jobs, you are good for minerals, but you are actually intelligent, so it would be good to have you for actually as indentured servants as well. Chattel slavery doesn't actually no. Let's keep you there as you are. So Binus, let's Let's actually move you like so. And then this one down here. We could probably move those admin centers. If I get rid of one of those. Oh, or maybe not. Interesting. Oh, but what we can do, this research enclave, I'm going to turn into urban expansion instead. Let's go like that. So we're going to make a miracle worker. So how are the Cardassians doing? You're still cordial to me. I mean, why? Why? We've almost got a non-aggression pact with them. They're so close. So we've met the Hitari sovereignty. Or we're about to meet the former Hitari sovereignty because claim all of these fleets, move to the edge of the system. Oh, except for 6th Fleet. We're not going to take you because you're not a full fleet yet. And then transport ships, you're also going to like set to go over there. These fleets, oh, and 5th Fleet. Let's then say declare war, conquer, and just take all of these and say pause and unpause, Hattori. Yep, just like that. Excellent. So yeah, I think we're doing extremely well this episode. In fact, rather than just being a challenge, this might just be kind of a full playthrough. I mean, I won't be doing that today, I won't be doing that today, of course, but it would be an excellent idea. Yeah, so you are now going to move the Hatari system as well. And then all of these, can we have you just move back to the Beta Renner system? Oh, planetary revolt on Sigma Tama. That's absolutely fine, because if we just go here and say, send it in the military. Ooh, it's not actually. Crackdown, amenities. No, send in the military. Yeah, yeah, here we go. Now it's going in our favor. No, now they know their place. Excellent. And now we don't have to worry about their unrest anymore, which is also nice. So you can do with another upgrade, and then you. Why don't we change you? Nope, you need. Oh, you need the upgrade done first. That's fine. We can do that. New research. Let's go for the planetary college. Yes, planetary college. Here, let's go for orbital bombardment damage, war exhaustion gain, hostile influence claim costs. Yeah, let's do that. Make the Cardassians and make it more difficult for the Cardassians to try to wage a war against us. So that's that one done. We are now invading Hatari Prime. Oh, and that's it. That was very simple. So let's have you move there. This fleet, you're there as well. All of these fleets are moving there. That's fine. We'll keep this fleet here. Let's now do some more reinforcing. Yeah, that was good. So Hatari Prime, again, economy, we need to put as many of you there as possible. And I don't want an embassy, actually. Planetary defenses, I do want, though. Let's go like that. Add that specialization. Let's add in the matter fabricator and nothing else. This embassy I want to change for mixed industry, actually. Yeah, that was perfect. And then give you an upgrade, and we will wait for that to finish now. You are on the move down there. Yeah, Cardassians, I'm really surprised. Oh, -3. What's happening? Hostile first contact, that's increasing. First contact hostilities, you didn't like that either, so maybe I shouldn't have been hostile towards them, but that's fine. Espionage, very strong. Probably wouldn't be able to do much of anything. Let's try. Max would be 10. Well, let's try. There's not using them for anything else. So let's do some more reinforcing. And actually, can we buy some alloys? I mean, we've got tons of stuff here. What's our maximum trade that we can go to? 50,000. So let's go like that. And then like that. Yeah, let's do all of that. In fact, we can sell some of our dilithium and our energy credits, and then let's build like that. Excellent. So we've got the 3 destroyers for this fleet, and the 2 cruisers for that fleet as well. I think, yeah, we've got some more patrol frigates here. Excellent. Okay, so new physics research. Let's go for the tractor beam. Means we will need some more upgrades. 8th fleet, let's get you a leader. I do like this legendary leader who's an engineer, so let's do that. Oh, Scum and Villainy on Hattori Prime. Oh look, it's going to happen exactly as it's happened everywhere else. Yep, let's just go like that. Give you an upgrade. Give you an upgrade. And yeah, we're just gonna have to wait for those to revolt, send in the military, and that would be that. So here, let's build this outpost. Yeah, let's do that. New research. Let's now go for the pulse wave torpedo. And you, let's make you maybe careful. Let's make you careful. Oh, and we've got the beginning of the 9th fleet. Interesting how we just skipped 7th fleet altogether. None of these actually help with ships. So you know what? Let's go for you. And then, I guess, unyielding. Let's definitely have you orbit the station. 8th fleet, 9th fleet. Yeah, let's build some more ships. Actually, Hatari. Oh, we do have all 4. I'll leave those there as they are. So construction ship, let's go like that, and then upgrade. In fact, we might want to build some more science ships now, because that's slowing us down a little bit, and then build that outpost there. Oh, and then we will build this outpost here, and actually what I will also do is, here we go, they will be dealt with. Let's go for sending in the military. And then here, let's build another construction ship. Now I will set that one on auto. Planetary revolts, that will be gone shortly, like that. So, Binus, you can do with an upgrade there. Urban expansion, I don't want the pharmaceutical factory. We are going to replace this at the beginning of the new year with a housing complex, and then we're just going to continue with housing complexes across the board and a combat arena to help us there as well. And then, yeah, economy. Yeah, we just need more Anticans, really, but they're not being grown here. Same there, but at least we can always send in the army, and that's not an issue. But having higher stability would be good. Let's reinforce all, so that's a destroyer there and a cruiser there. This construction ship, automatically construct. I should have just cancelled your orders, but didn't get there in time. So let's reinforce some more. And go like that. And then expand the council. Let's get rid of that. This empire capital. Still nothing we can really build here. So you know what? I guess that's basically done. What we could do, we could just improve our alloy production by adding in a bunch of minor jobs here. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's just do that across the board there. Here, let's go for commercial districts because that's what we were doing anyway. Here, I guess let's go for commercial districts as well. Oh, hold on. Something else, of course, we could do is all of that and the trading center, because why not? Planetary defenses, we can now change you for the urban expansion. We should be able to change as well. Urban expansion. Change, urban expansion. We'll deal with this revolt. Send in the military. And look, it's all done. Excellent. Oh, and we've got flu outbreak. That's not great. So if we go here, I'm going to fund additional support. And it stopped moving. That's good. Oh, and we're going to send a military vessel down here to Dike 2. So let's take one of our fleets. Let's maybe take you, for example. Move you down there. And we'll bring you back to Beta Renner afterwards. Oh, it's spreading on Elydia Prime. That is a concern. Oh, you have... Let's give you an upgrade. Oh, alarming. And then move and build. Move and build. Move and build. Okay, let's make you Archaeologist 2. Not that, again, that's really useful at the moment. Home territory fire rate. I'm absolutely going to do that. Just in case the Cardassians decide to attack. Oh, but we're actually going to, sorry, do a non-aggression pact. And research agreement. Yes, because we can learn from them. Absolutely. So yeah, Reed, take that. The Cardassians want to be my friends. Oh, and we can meet whoever is here, or whoever is just flown through here. So, what I want to do, regional capital division headquarters, that's fine. Let's go like that, and then put all of those there as well. That will be you. Done. We need to increase the habitability here. Oh, distress call. It was an honest mistake. We gain a bunch of resources or impose a fine. We gain some more energy credits. Let's just say it's an honest mistake. So that gets us even closer to our next tradition, which will be excellent. You're doing a bunch of this kind of stuff. Let's do the regional capital first. Yeah, that's not great. Anyway, what we can do, let's go for new research and then do the yeah, let's go like that. Reed says they always do first. Yeah, that is absolutely true. But I'm going to just bombard. I'm going to love bomb them. I'm going to love bomb them so that way they absolutely want to be my friend and never want to backstab me. Backstab me. It's going to be excellent. And then I will backstab them eventually. So let's sell that and definitely sell some food. So we can go like that. And actually what we can do with our food, I'm just remembering. Let's go for encourage planetary growth on all of our planets. Decisions, encourage planetary growth. We've got so much food. We can definitely take the hit of the upkeep. We can't do these last two yet. That's fine. In a couple of months, we'll be able to do both of them. So Sigma Tama, you can upgrade, so let's do that. Oh, important crime boss on Arbazan has recently been caught. Excellent. And then let's say housing, combat arena, and a heritage museum there. And then we'll return to the ship. Oh, strange new world. Let's have the science officer return to the ship. Then we will wait until the storm dies down in the caves, and then now we will leave the caves. I'm going to send the team, and then everything's understood and dandy. So that was the try cats videos that helps with love bombing. Yes, I will try cat videos, absolutely. Contact has been established with the Selkie Alliance of Pacifica. Ooh, they're a miner. They will be an excellent addition as slaves to our empire. Oh, and geothermal, we've gained some energy credits. That is excellent. So what I'm actually thinking, you're doing all of that. Let's then have you move here and take that system as well. Oh, and we have this void cloud thing, so let's do that. But what I'm actually thinking, I was only supposed to go for about 2 hours for this stream, and it's already been about 15 extra minutes. So I am going to call the end of this stream. I still need to make dinner and all of that kind of stuff. I do hope you've enjoyed this, what's supposed to be a challenge so far. I'm actually thinking about just making this into a playthrough that I do here on the live streams. So if you'd like for me to do that, definitely let me know. I'll put up a poll and yeah, have your vote. Or if you want me to do something else, we can also do something else. So hope you've enjoyed this live stream. If so, definitely remember to please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you next time on Wednesday for the next live stream, or tomorrow for the next video. So see you next time. Bye for now.